FMV games hold a special place in gaming history, merging live-action footage with interactive gameplay to create unique storytelling experiences. These games offer immersive narratives, often featuring real actors, leaving a lasting impression on players who crave engaging stories. While the genre experienced a boom in the 90s with titles like Night Trap and Phantasmagoria, these 10 modern FMV games refine the formula, featuring higher production values, more intricate branching narratives, and compelling storylines that span various genres. Starting off at number 10 is Erica. Erica, the interactive thriller, carves a distinctive niche within the full-motion video game landscape by masterfully blending cinematic presentation with compelling player agency. Unlike some FMV titles that can feel like passive viewing with occasional branching choices, Erica immerses the player directly into the narrative through intuitive touch controls on a PlayStation controller or a mobile device. This tactile interaction, whether it's delicately wiping away condensation, fumbling through a handbag, or making decisive dialogue choices, forges a stronger connection between the player and Erica's unfolding mystery. The high production values, featuring a talented cast and professional cinematography, elevate the experience beyond typical low-budget FMV fare, lending a genuine cinematic quality to the gameplay. Furthermore, the narrative itself, centered around Erica's haunting past and the secrets surrounding her father's murder, is intricately woven with multiple branching paths and impactful decisions that genuinely alter the course of the story and lead to several distinct endings. Next over at number 9 is Death Come True. Death Come True distinguishes itself as a commendable FMV game by expertly leveraging the strengths of the medium to deliver a captivating and interactive narrative experience. The central hook of an amnesiac waking up next to a dead body, coupled with the intriguing mechanic of reliving moments upon death, immediately draws the player into a compelling mystery filled with unexpected twists and turns. The commitment to high production values, evident in the cinematic direction and professional acting performances from a talented Japanese cast, elevates the game beyond typical low-budget FMV fare, fostering a greater sense of immersion. While the narrative path isn't entirely branching, the choices presented to the player carry immediate weight, unlocking different scenes, character perspectives, and even premature endings, thus encouraging exploration and contributing to a more engaging experience than a purely passive viewing. Now at number 8 is Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe stands out as a compelling FMV game due to its successful blend of engaging storytelling, strong character chemistry, and effective use of the full-motion video format. The game masterfully presents 6 distinct TV-like episodes, each with its own intriguing supernatural mystery, ensuring a consistently captivating experience. The undeniable chemistry between the titular radio hosts, Poe and Monroe, brought to life by talented actors, forms the heart of the narrative, making their witty banter and evolving relationship a genuine highlight. This connection draws the player into their world and makes the interactive choices feel more impactful. Furthermore, the game embraces the inherent campiness often associated with FMV, while elevating it with quality writing and surprising plot twists, creating a unique and entertaining tone.
Maybe we should have a safe word.
Next over at number 7 is Breakout 13. Breakout 13 stands out as a compelling example of a good FMV game due to a confluence of factors that elevate it beyond simply stringing video clips together. Firstly, its narrative, inspired by real and disturbing events of internet addiction boot camps, provides a gripping and emotionally resonant core. This foundation lends weight to the player's choices as they navigate the oppressive environment and make difficult decisions about trust and survival as Zhang Yang. The acting within the FMV sequences is commendable, drawing the player into the characters' plights and the tense atmosphere of the reform school. Furthermore, Breakout 13 cleverly integrates gameplay elements beyond mere dialogue choices. It incorporates quick-time events, escape room-style puzzles involving unlocking devices and relationship meters that genuinely influence the unfolding story and available options. This blend of interactive elements keeps the player engaged and makes their agency feel impactful within the predominantly video-driven experience. Moving on to number 6 is She Sees Red. She Sees Red stands out as a compelling FMV game due to its effective blend of a gritty crime thriller narrative with high-quality production values. The game immediately grabs your attention with its stylish, noir-inspired aesthetic and professional cinematography, making it feel more like an interactive movie than a typical video game. The acting is generally strong, particularly the lead detective, who exudes a captivating presence. While the gameplay is primarily based on making choices at key moments, these decisions genuinely impact the branching narrative, leading to multiple distinct endings. This encourages replayability as you strive to unravel the full story and witness all possible outcomes. The parallel narrative structure, where you experience events from both the detectives' and the killer's perspectives, adds a layer of intrigue and allows for a more comprehensive understanding of the unfolding mystery. Furthermore, She Sees Red manages to maintain a brisk pace, ensuring that you remain engaged throughout its relatively short playtime. Next on to number 5 is Late Shift. Late Shift distinguishes itself as a compelling FMV game due to its seamless integration of cinematic storytelling with meaningful player choices. Unlike older FMV titles that often suffered from clunky transitions and limited interactivity, Late Shift presents a fluid narrative where your decisions directly and organically influence the plot's trajectory. The high production values, featuring professional acting and cinematography, further blur the lines between a movie and a game, immersing you in the unfolding crime thriller. You genuinely feel like you're directing the protagonist's actions in real time, facing tense, split-second decisions that carry significant weight. With multiple branching storylines and 7 distinct endings, Late Shift offers substantial replayability, encouraging you to explore different choices and witness the varied consequences. The absence of traditional game mechanics, like puzzles or exploration, keeps the focus squarely on the narrative and your role in shaping it, making it an engaging and accessible experience even for those less familiar with gaming.
Trust me, please.
Next on to number 4 is The Bunker. The Bunker stands out as a compelling example of a modern FMV game, largely due to its immersive atmosphere and gripping narrative. Filmed entirely within a real decommissioned nuclear bunker in the UK, the game leverages its authentic setting to create a palpable sense of claustrophobia and isolation. This realism is further enhanced by the strong performances of its cast, including Adam Brown, known for The Hobbit, who delivers a nuanced portrayal of the protagonist, John. The narrative, crafted by writers with experience in acclaimed games like The Witcher and Soma, brings a psychological thriller that expertly unfolds the dark secrets of the bunker and John's past, keeping players engaged and guessing until the very end. While the gameplay primarily revolves around point-and-click interaction and occasional quick-time events, these mechanics serve the story effectively, allowing players to feel a sense of agency within the unfolding cinematic experience. The limited interactivity doesn't detract from the overall impact, as the focus remains firmly on the well-acted scenes and the intriguing mystery at the heart of the game. Now next over at number 3 is 5 Hearts Under One Roof. 5 Hearts Under One Roof stands out as a compelling example of a good FMV game due to its seamless integration of live-action video with interactive storytelling. The high-quality FMV scenes, featuring charming portrayals of 5 distinct heroines, create a sense of genuine connection and immersion, making the unfolding romantic scenarios feel remarkably real. Unlike some FMV games where the video quality or acting can detract from the experience, Five Hearts Under One Roof boasts natural performances and well-produced visuals that enhance the narrative. Furthermore, the game cleverly utilizes the FMV format to present numerous story branches and multiple endings, rewarding player choices with a wealth of narrative content and hidden epilogues. This focus on player agency, where decisions directly impact the evolving relationships and events, elevates it beyond a passive visual novel experience. The unexpected choices that unlock new video routes add layers of surprise and replayability, ensuring that players remain engaged in exploring the various romantic possibilities within the lively boarding house setting. Now moving on to number 2 is Not for Broadcast. Not for Broadcast stands out as a truly exceptional FMV game, masterfully blending compelling narrative with engaging and often chaotic gameplay. Its brilliance lies in how it leverages the live-action footage to create a deeply immersive and reactive experience. You don't just watch events unfold, you actively shape them as the beleaguered editor of a national news broadcast. The sheer volume of FMV content, recognised by Guinness World Records, ensures a rich and branching storyline with significant replayability, as your choices in the editing booth directly impact the narrative and the public's perception of events. The acting performances are superb, drawing you into the often absurd and darkly comedic world of television news in a nation spiralling into political turmoil. Beyond the central mechanic of switching cameras, censoring language, and cueing advertisements, Not for Broadcast layers in unexpected challenges and moral dilemmas that force you to consider the power and responsibility of the media.
Well, if that doesn't distract you from the world outside, I don't know what will.
Now down to number 1 is Immortality. What makes Immortality a good FMV game goes beyond just the novelty of using live-action video. It masterfully weaves a complex tapestry of interconnected narratives across different time periods, all centered around the production of a fictional lost film trilogy. The brilliance lies in how it utilizes the FMV medium to create a truly immersive and investigative experience. You're not just passively watching scenes unfold, you're actively sifting through hours of footage, piecing together the truth behind the movies, the actors, and the unsettling events that surround them. The act of scrubbing through clips, rewinding, fast-forwarding, and jumping between seemingly disparate moments feels less like playing a game and more like being a digital detective uncovering a long-buried mystery. Furthermore, the performances are captivating and nuanced, drawing you into the characters' lives and their secrets. The grainy quality of some of the older footage adds to the sense of historical digging, making you feel like you're unearthing forgotten relics. It avoids the pitfalls of some FMV games where the acting can feel stilted or the production values low. It elevates FMV beyond a simple gimmick and showcases its potential for truly compelling and innovative storytelling.